Flying a kite during a severe lightning storm sounds less like a scientific experiment and more like one of the world's stupidest and deadliest TikTok challenges. But according to American history, this is exactly what Benjamin Franklin did. Yes, one of the smartest men who ever lived looked at a thunderstorm and thought, "This seems like a great time to go outside." We've all heard the story: a kite, a key, a storm, electricity, and somehow he survived. Which is impressive because most people today won't even take the trash out if it looks like rain. It's one of the most famous stories in history, and like most famous stories, it's not exactly true. Welcome to Static Mild. This is Hidden History. Philadelphia, 1752. More than 20 years before the American Revolution, and long before Eagles fans booed Santa Claus. At the time, scientists were trying to understand electricity. Not the kind that powers your house, the kind you use to shock your little brother after rubbing your feet on the carpet and touching his arm. Nobody really knew what electricity was. It made sparks, it made lights, it made your hair stand up, and sometimes it made scientists realize they should have stayed farmers. Some scientists thought lightning was just weather. Others thought it might be electrical. Benjamin Franklin thought it was the same thing, which meant there was only one logical way to prove it: go outside, during a storm, with a kite. Like a man who had completely run out of safer ideas. Yes, Franklin did fly a kite, but not the way the story makes it sound. He didn't run directly into a lightning bolt while yelling for science. He was trying to collect electrical charge from the air, which is slightly less insane, but not by much. He tied a metal key to the kite string, because nothing says safety like holding metal attached to a wet string during a thunderstorm. Storm clouds build up electrical charge. The wet string carries that charge down, and the key shows sparks. When Franklin touched the key, he saw small sparks jump. Not lightning, not an explosion, just tiny electrical sparks, which meant his theory was right. Lightning and electricity were the same thing. If lightning had actually hit the kite, Benjamin Franklin would mostly be remembered as a cautionary tale, and the $100 bill might feature someone who preferred staying indoors, like Samuel T. Weatherby, a colonial intellectual who survived every major storm by remaining inside and minding his own business. Franklin wasn't fearless. He was careful, and extremely lucky. Over time, the story changed. The careful experiment became a legend. The legend became a myth, and the myth became much simpler. A man, a kite, a lightning bolt. Because history prefers the exciting version, the version where a man flies a kite in a storm and invents electricity, which is not exactly what happened, but it is a much better story. Still, flying a kite in a thunderstorm is probably not a good idea. In 1752, or today. Some experiments change history. Others end immediately. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.